Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending from where you're watching from. Welcome and welcome back to Ondicho Family YouTube channel. If it's the first time you're watching this channel, kindly click the subscription button and then click the notification bell. Each time when I put a new video or I upload a new video, you can be able to watch it. So guys, thank you very much for coming back. Today we have surpassed we are now above 85 subscribers. I thank God that for the people who have come and subscribed. So we were in Tagabi and we discussed about my friend. It was an amazing. But guys, I introduced to you, there's this one friend I said who is a very rich friend by the name Duncan. So Duncan was having a very good life. That is in Tagabi. That is in a market called, we used to call it, it is Chebon. But now in the market, there is a name we used to call it. But I'll get the name as we move on. So I told you also there is a friend by the name Ezron. Ezron was my best friend. The guy taught me a lot. So Ezron did when once Ezron did his education, like he was done with his education, Ezron started doing business. Ezron was selling Mali Mali. Ezron was doing business like Mali Mali. What when I'm talking about Mali Mali, like these things like you have a comb, a mirror, you have ladies' earrings, and then you have the socks, you have the pegs, you have small things. You have brush, toothbrush, and then you have this brush of brushing shoes, and this washing the brush, the hand wash brush that you use to wash shoes. So every time when people were getting paid, like people from like now, my dad and other employees were being paid in the Chebon, there was a market. This market was only once every month when there is payment. So during this time, Ezron and his brother Evans, now we introduced another guy, they were giving me an opportunity to come and work there. So I used to work. By the end of the day, I was being given 50 bob. At what time we used to start? They used to start the market at around 11, waiting for people to be paid so that they come and purchase these commodities, the mali mali. So Ezron had a specific business which he was hiring me. So I used to sell steel wool. So everyone can buy steel wool in large barges, those rolls, the big ones. Then we cut them into small, which we were selling at 10 shillings each. So that period, everyone used to count the steel wool for me. Then he tells me this steel wool costs 500, and then I sell. Once I finish, I'm given some money. So it was an amazing experience. Before then, when we started with the Ezron business, let me take you back. Now there is a place called Kapkele. Kapkele is almost in if you know Kabianga, if you have been to Kabianga, Kapkele is almost Kabianga. So Kapkele we used to go and sell polythene papers. Guys, if you can recall these black polythene papers, we had the yellow ones, we had the blue ones, and then we had the transparent one, which are not allowed to be used in the country right now. But I used to sell those one to Mama Bogas, the mama who are selling nyanyas. So this business we used to do them every Sunday. Every Sunday of the week we used to go to Kapkele. From Chebon to Kapkele, it's a distance of around let's say five to 8 kilometers. But most of the time we used to walk because we don't want to waste money and start saying that now you are going to make a profit of around 80 shillings. So you don't no need of using public means like using Aviaca and stuff. So me and Ezron we used to sell papers, but the idea was solely from Ezron. So I used to go and sell papers. I think as I've grown up to now, anybody who has ever interacted with me, you can realize that Simon, I'm onto business. Like I have a business mind. So back there when I was in primary school, I used to sell polythene papers. Then after we sell the polythene papers, we get some money, then it sustains us for the week. Like I used to say, I want to start doing something so that I can help somewhere, can help my dad, can help my siblings where I can. Yes, it has not been fulfilled, but I believe from what I have been doing in my life up to today, there are so many accomplishments that I've done. I will show you with time. But for now, I wanted you to guys to know that Simon is a business oriented guy, and Simon has been hardworking all the way his life. Not forgetting, back in Sambret, I also used to help my dad to pluck tea, and I was very young. Like I was enjoying because let me help my dad so that he can get more money, so that my dad can buy meat at the end of the month to eat. So what we used to value back then was meat. Then you eat omena. So it was something nice. And then I used to enjoy the life then. I can say, if I'm taken back to those times, there are so many things I could have done better, but I am not regretting, but I've done so much in my life that I can feel I'm okay, that life is okay. So today I want to encourage you guys, anybody who is watching this video. I'm not a pastor, but I believe I can encourage someone. If you want to do something in this life, first things first, make sure you take that big step. Make sure you take that big step and start doing it. Because I, Simon, have done so many things in my life and I've tried. Whenever I have an opportunity to do something, I start it and I believe it always comes successful. For those people who know me and who know where I am today, it's courtesy of the kind of struggles I go and I try to do. What I'm trying to say, if you're trying to do something, please don't give up. I didn't know in my life that I would find myself in this position I am today. I didn't know that I will have a YouTube channel whereby I have this audience. I can't say that my audience is that big, but I made a decision of starting, and this YouTube channel has not finished a month yet. So Ezron was doing business well. Ezron was giving me an opportunity to work with him. Ezron used to do a lot together. Ezron even gave me an opportunity to come to Nairobi for the first time, but I did not come. So back then, I want to discuss this. I know Ezron will not see this, or when he will see, he will not have any problem with me. So when I say God gives people opportunity, this is the reality of God. When I finished, when I was doing business, there is a time Ezron's mom was sick. So Ezron had an opportunity to take her mom to Kenyatta Hospital since the central now, back in Kericho, we call it, is it central? There is a name we call it, is it Siloam or central? Central, that is an hospital for Kericho estate people. They go there whenever you are sick. So if you know central, you can comment down below here. So Ezron had an opportunity to go to Nairobi. Now, me, I had never in my life uh, reached to Nairobi. The highest place or the best place I ever seen was in Kericho. Like the Kericho was the biggest town I've ever seen in my life back then, not now. Now I know so many places. So Ezron told me when he will be taking her mom to Kenyatta Hospital, we will go together. But I told him I will be very excited to go with him. So a time came, everyone was going to Kenyatta Hospital. That was a Sunday night. That's the time the car was. They were preparing so that they take our mom from Kericho, Kericho Central Hospital, so that they can travel overnight. So that by Monday morning, they can be in Kenyatta Hospital so that her mom can be treated and maybe admitted for further analysis and further. So I was in Kapkele that Sunday selling these papers. The normal business, that is it was the stock for Ezron and mine. So I was selling for him. So we had agreed that he will take me we'll go with him to Kericho, that is central. We pick our mom, then we use the vehicle, the car, that is the ambulance. We go to Kenyatta Hospital. So what happened? Uh, Ezron, we had planned to go to Kericho by 7, but now it came as an emergency. So Ezron was told to be in Kericho town by 6 p.m. And by that time, he was being told that it was around 5. So I was already in Kapkele. So Ezron told me, Simon, I want to go because I've been called and it's emergency. We need to take mom to Kenyatta Hospital. So I told him, okay, no problem. Maybe I will go next time. Ezron traveled. Uh, we had Ezron, a driver, a personal doctor, and Ezron's mom. They traveled to. They were traveling to Nairobi, guys. It's very sad because when I remember this, I always feel so bad, but something that has already happened. So Monday around 11, we got some news that the Israel had an accident. So we didn't get more information, but we were told Israel is okay. But we didn't get much information on what happened. So you see, God has said, Simon, this journey you are not going to be there because this journey is something which is going to happen. So God protected me not to go into that journey to another hospital so that I can be here today and share this story. Ezron was the only survivor in that ambulance. I don't know if I was in that ambulance, was I going to be a survivor? Or also my story could have ended there. So what I'm trying to say, if God has a plan for you, God has a plan for you to do something, you will do it no matter the challenges. If there are challenges you are facing now, me, I'm telling you guys, with my story, you will start realizing that surely things happens with a reason. I thank God because I'm here today, and I know every one of you who are watching this YouTube channel, you will one day say, Simon, you started as a joke, and now you are here. Simon, you started this, like you are giving us stories. So you will be here telling me, Simon, it was like a joke, but now we are here. This is serious, guys, and I'm going to share more stories. So today, I've told you how I survived an accident. Let me tell you another accident so that at least you can see the episodes. Once I did my class 8, went back home. There was a time we were traveling with my two friends. I don't want to say their names. We were traveling to Kericho. When we were traveling to Kericho, we wanted to use a matatu to Kericho. But the Makanga or conductor, hey, he said, I'm not going to take you guys. He was a bit expensive and then he talked to us badly. So we decided not to opt into that car. So what happened? The funny thing is, there's these vehicles which carry standard the nation. These vehicles which carry newspaper around the country. So we decided to board the vehicle, and it was a bit cheap because we were asked like it was 100 bob to Kericho from Ikonge. So on our way, when we reached a place called Roret, we saw people crying, blood all over. So when we checked, it was the car, the Nissan that we were supposed to use. We prayed to God and prayed for the people who had that accident, and we said, God, thank you for letting us live again, because that day we don't know what could have happened. Guys, what I'm trying to encourage you, if you are doing something and if you are there somewhere today, no, you are not there in vain. You are there because of a reason. You are not here in this world and you are not important. Each and every one of you, each and every one of us, we are in this world with a purpose. There was a reason why we survived all that, and I can say there is a reason why I survived all that. That's why today I'm here to shoot this YouTube video for you guys at least to get some encouragement. So guys, we'll continue this for some other time. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this video can teach you something small, and at least you have my story of Chebaun. Kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel and click that notification bell. And once again, guys, I'm just requesting you, take me to, before the end of this week coming, take me to 100 subscribers. I will appreciate. Thank you. And may God bless you. Have a good evening, guys. Bye bye.